So we'll start with a big deep breath in and an exhale, forward fold. Just kind of warming up those legs. Just shift back and forth. Feel the stretch in the backs of the legs. And we'll just go right to downward dog here. So you'll put your hands forward, spread your fingers nice and wide. And some teachers will tell you to turn your index fingers straight to the front and then spread your hands out wide from there. So just think like a starfish, nice and wide with the fingers. And then you'll step your feet back and turn your toes in slightly so you get an internal rotation with the legs. And what happens here is people want to really press their feet down to the floor. And you don't need to put your heels down to the floor. You can keep your knees bent. This doesn't matter. What matters is the nice straight back. So we're going to try to shift our chest towards our thighs and straighten out that back. Think about lifting your tailbone up to the sky. You might even pick up your heels and really try to lift up that tailbone and then reach the heels down so you can get that straight back. Again, knees can be bent. You're going to think about spinning your elbow creases to the front so you have external rotation for the arms, and then think about spinning your inner thighs to the back. And so that's internal rotation for the legs. And then sometimes we'll just pedal out our feet and feel that stretch in the Achilles, in the calves, in the hamstrings. So again, see the difference between here, and you can peek at the video, and then here, pressing the chest towards the thighs so you get a nice straight. Don't worry about the heels, don't worry about the knees. It's the back. So you're wanting straight shot from the hands to the crown of the head to the tailbone. And another big thing is to really press into your fingerprints. So you want to just take your fingerprints and press the tips of your fingers into the mat, and that'll take the stress out of your wrists. So if your wrists feel a lot of fatigue after being in downward dog, you can warm up your wrists, warm up your hands. You can fold up the edge of your mat and lift your wrists up. That sometimes helps. You can put a little towel or a blanket rolled up so you can lift up your wrists. There's a few things you can do to just kind of take care of those wrists. A lot about pressing into the fingerprints, and it's a lot about strengthening the muscles around the wrist. So strengthening the fingers, strengthening the forearms, all of those things that will support your wrists. So, and also nothing wrong with if you're in downward facing dog in a class and it gets to be too much and your wrists just are too tired and pressing into the fingertips isn't working, just gently drop the knees down, come into a child's pose, roll out your wrists. Nothing wrong with that at all. Okay, that's your tutorial on downward facing dog. I hope it's helpful.